Hello everyone and welcome to my Final Fantasy X playthrough. I am Aaro and I will be your guide through this world of Final Fantasy X. I haven't played this game for quite a long time, so it's going to be good for me to play again. Back in my heyday, I'd imagine I'd amassed hundreds of hours on this game, so let's start. So, what do we have here? We have our sphere grids. I haven't really tried the expert sphere grid before, to be perfectly honest. No, I think I tried it once, but I didn't really like it. But I'm not exactly going to go for the standard just because I don't like something. I'll go expert, and I'm sure you'll be able to do a lot of different comps with it. Have your Yuna go down the Aaro side of the sphere grid, I'd imagine. So yeah. We have our first FMV. What isn't not an FMV? Our first cutscene, which we can't skip, which is a problem. But I guess I shouldn't skip anything really. For those of you who haven't played Final Fantasy X, this is actually a really good game. It's one of my favorites, but probably isn't in the top 5 of Final Fantasy games, which is saying something about the quality of the game. Well, the games that they've put out, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 12, 1, 6, they're all probably better, but this is a game that I can play for hundreds of hours. And, yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, for 2002, these graphics are fantastic. Although Yuna does look weird when you zoom in on her. She looks kind of monkey-like, but, you know, what can you do? It's Final Fantasy X in 2002. When I saw this for the first time, I was gobsmacked. I played the demo like a billion times over, which is fantastic. That's what you need when you're a kid. This deserves the hype and praise. In fact, this game gets a lot of flack, to be perfectly honest. I guess because it's quite linear and the character, well, Tidus is really whiny and bitchy, and he really shouldn't have been the main character and all that, but I think this is such a good game. The story's very good, the twists and turns in it are really good, and what can I say? It's really good. It's fantastic. I love it. It's the best Final Fantasy game ever, other than 7, 8, 9, 12, 1, 6. But it's better than Final Fantasy 13 and 13 too. I'll tell you what, I bought 13.2 a couple of months back and played it for an hour, and I haven't played it since. It's terrible. Alright, so we've got our first cutscene, which I've just talked through most of, and there'll be a few cutscenes here, so I'll get to talk a lot about why I like video games and stuff, which will be nice because
Listen to my story.
I'm listening, Tidus, it's okay.
This may be our last chance.
Final Fantasy X. Those fireflies look really nice in the background. But yeah, I'll be able to talk about what I like about games and just all the things that I should do in a first part, especially for the first video for my channel. Final Fantasy X, baby. I really love this game. I can't sing its praises enough. I really can't. Once I get on the sphere grid and start grinding a little, I might even send Tidus down a silly path or something. Actually, that might be a bit fun. Sending people down the wrong way. Maybe make Kimari my mage or something. But yeah, that's something that I could actually look at. I've never done that before. And maybe I'd nerf the team so badly that I wouldn't be able to get past certain bosses, which might actually be a lot of fun. One thing about this game is that if you try to go through it just storming through without thinking and just attacking and maybe just healing a little, you won't get through. There's a couple of boss battles which are almost impossible if you don't think about it, like Seymour on the top of Mount Gagazet, Lady Unalesca in the Zanarkand ruins, which those two probably took me weeks when I was young. In fact, Unalesca took me a good month. Oh, that's a horrible boss battle. Can't wait to get to it. Oh, I actually get to control Tidus. That's fantastic, man. Come on, let's play the game. We got this. Woo! I love how he's such a baby.
Can I have your
And her voice is horrible. I've heard it before in something. Oh, I have to change my name, don't I? I generally don't. In my games, I like Squall, Cloud, Tidus, Zidane. But for this, I guess I have to be myself. I guess I have to be Aaro. Ah, not ass. Don't do that. I don't want to be ass. Okay, we're Aaro. Okay, we got this. We have this. Aaro, confirm, proceed. Alright. I don't want her to talk anymore. She's horrible. The one on the... He doesn't have a pen! He's signing it without a pen!
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this.
He'll do this. He won't score tonight, I'm just telling you.
That will mean it was for you, okay?
Don't let the ginger...
What seat?
The ginger spoke again. That's a horrible voice. Absolutely terrible.
Got it.
Worst voice acting ever. Alright, there we go. Oh god. Don't talk to me! Get off! Alright, there we go. I get to talk to the kids. Watch, no pen. He has no pen. He just signs it with thin air. There we go. This is the future, guys. Alright, this is... I wish I could skip that. You have no idea how annoying these opening cutscenes are. But I guess I can whine about them to you.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
And I'm not... Oh god, they need to shut up.
Hey,
I'm not going to be the guy who says, oh, this is terrible, this is terrible, this is terrible, but some parts of this game are a little bit terrible, but it is absolutely amazing game. Hey, it's that little kid.
I mean, tomorrow.
I can guarantee he won't be teaching them.
Promise.
Wow, the graphics actually look really bad here. I haven't played this in so long, but yeah, right there they look terrible. They need to not do close-ups. But then again, 2002, what can I say? PlayStation 2. I mean, God, if you look at Final Fantasy 7, 8... Actually, 9 looked really good, but Final Fantasy 7 and 8, compared to this, my God. Those look really bad now. They've dated hard. Hello, Jekt, baby. Jekt. He is the greatest video game character who's ever lived. I love him. He's... Yeah, they need to make a sequel to this game, and they need to have it with Jekt, Broska, and Auron doing their quest. That would be absolutely amazing. I would pay... I would take £40 out of my wallet, and I would slam it on the desk, and I would take that game home, and I wouldn't leave my bedroom. Man, them lips, man. Jekt is a boss and Tidus can't deal with it. Alright, who's this? Who is this guy? This has always bothered me through this opening scene. There is a guy talking and I have no idea who it is. I thought it was Auron, you know. I actually thought it was Auron when I came back and played through the second time. But then he's like Zanar and I'm like, who's Zanar? Wouldn't this be a perfect time for Tidus to reminisce? Possibly. But that's just some beef I have with the game. What do we get to do now? Oh, we get to wade through people, I'd imagine. Yeah, baby.
Make way.
Yeah, he's getting...
Coming through, sorry.
He's so famous, why didn't he get like a limo or something? Do they not have cars in this futuristic thing? Alright.
Hey, let go of me.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go play Blitzball. Let's go have an FMV cutscene. And this next cutscene is what sold the entire game. The absolute entire game. The demo discs were filled with this. And when I saw this, I thought, oh my good God, this is the greatest game ever. Because this is just too cool for PlayStation 2. Man, this actually makes Blitzball look cool, which it's not. It's a horrible game. Also, this cutscene actually made Auron look like the villain of the game, which is what everyone thought. Everyone thought Auron would be the bad guy, not Sin. Although I'm very happy Auron... Actually, Auron would have been a very cool bad guy. He's a very cool guy as it is. I mean, we get to see him here. I mean, doesn't that just look amazing? He just looks so cool. Looks like he's controlling Sin like a boss. Look at that, he doesn't even put his arm in his sleeve. He controls Sin. Actually, that kind of makes no sense. Why would he be leading him there and telling it? It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. It just looks good for this trailer. This is just a trailer for the entire game. Although, yeah, it looks fantastic. And I can't take anything away from it. It's too good. My god. 2002? That's just amazing. I just saw Riku. I actually just saw Riku run past. That looked exactly like Riku. Squidgy. I'm not actually sure what to say through this, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I can't sing its praises anymore. That is all I can do. It's amazing. Goodbye, Tidus. I would like to play the game at some point though. I think we're about 10 minutes in, and I haven't. I have literally walked up to someone, talked to them, signed their balls, and waded through a crowd of people. So this is going to be very FMV intensive. But it'd be nice in a second to fight some little creeps. We get to team up with Auron, which we don't get to do for the next good while. We meet him a bit further on. As soon as I get Auron, I switch to him. He's I can't not. He's amazing. He has piercing on every single sword. I mean, he's just too good. I think it's Tidus. Actually, I have to take Yuna because she's the most powerful character in the entire game. Her summons just make her, you know, too good not to use. But
What are you doing?
I want to use Auron and I want to use Waka and I want to use Tidus. Well, I've got to use Tidus
What
really,
are you talking about?
unless I want to switch him out every battle. But all right, we're gonna follow Auron. Let's do this. We get to fight some Sin Spawn. Hey baby, you wanna come back to my place and derp? I love how we decide to run towards the Sin Spawn. Oh god, this is... I mean, watch. I'm not gonna speak.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
And there we go, 20 seconds of wasted time. I don't know, maybe playing it back through for the billionth time. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on it. Maybe it was cool back in when I first played it.
Hey, wait!
Maybe it's a curse playing this through so many times. One of the problems with these games is how do I say this? I can't keep my attention too well because I've played it through so many times. So doing this is actually very good for me. I get to actually experience the game again, and you know, I'll have to get all of the secrets and all of the final weapons and Chocobo race and all that, and it should be fun.
Sin?
Man, Auron's too cool. Alright, Sin Spawn in the wall. We're gonna do this. I've not actually understood what Sin actually is. He's, and getting into spoiler territory, but if you're watching this, I'd imagine you've played this game. But Sin is Jecht, and every Aeon takes on the form of like an animal or something. So is Jecht Sin a fish? Because all of the other Aeons are like Ifrit's like a beast, and Shiva's like a woman, and Anima is like some rotting flesh thing. Is this Sin a fish? Because he kind of looks like it. And I wonder what that would make the final Aeon of Braska's.
My old man.
Interesting things to think about. And if you've never played this game before, I'm talking gibberish right now, because you have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, here we go, we get to fight something. It takes real strategy, this battle. You gotta press X. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna try it. Let's go.
These ones don't matter.
Yeah, Oren's right, he's a badass. Alright, watch. X, X. Oh yeah, baby! Killed. So yeah, we just slice through these guys, pretty simple. Pretty happy. Some of the Sinspawn wakes up behind us and cuts us in, so it's a little bit hard, but I'd imagine if you just pressed X over and over, you'd be fine. I think I will.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
I wonder if you get... No, you don't get experience for this, do you? So I'm not going to even try anything like farming them up. In fact, that wouldn't be fun at all, so I'm just going to go forward. I don't really want to do too much farming as such in this. I want it to be... You know, I don't want to ever get to a point where I'm like doing 2 or 3 parts of just grinding. If I have to do that, I'll do it off screen. And I don't really want to have to do that. So yeah. Like if I'm doing the Tidus Chocobo racing really late on in the game, I might do it off camera and well, record all of it and only show the attempt that I got it on, or something like that. Or maybe you'd like to see all of the failed attempts. That is actually one of the hardest things you will ever do in any game, is the Tidus Chocobo racing. It's the most horrible thing in the world. You can follow a guide to the letter and still be there for 4 or 5 hours trying to do it. Oh, we get to do Oren's limit break here, which I think I can remember. It's down, left, up, right, L1, R1, circle X.
Get out of my
If I actually remembered that, I'm gonna be shocked. Let's see. Bushido, Dragon Fang. Yeah, baby. No, no, no! Oh my god. What the hell happened there? Ugh. Alright. Let's do this. Let's just win. Yeah, it just uses Demi from now on, so it literally can't kill us. Even if we sat there and just kept pressing triangle and defending, I actually think it cannot kill us. Not 100%. I wonder what it does when you're on 1 health. Because Demi does 1/4 of your current health. So let's do Spiral Cut, just smash through it. Da-da-da-da. Boom! Oh. Being a bit silly there. I might actually miss it. I think that that Spiral Cut actually goes towards my quota for Tidus's new overdrives. I think when he uses 20 he gets his next one, 40 he gets the other one, and 60 he gets the final one. Or something silly like that, and Tidus's final overdrive is probably the best in the game. Maybe not, I think Wakka's might just be better, but they're both really good. In fact, by the end of the game, you don't really want to be using anyone other than Tidus, Wakka, and maybe Riku. But I've never really liked using Riku. But I know she's very good. It just feels like cheating with her. She's just too good. She is too good. I've never really used her because she's that good. But yeah, let's do this. We have killed Sinspawn, the hardest boss in the game. And look at it explode. Kaboom, kaboom. And Fireflies come out of it for no reason, because Fireflies should come out of a bit of sin. Alright. Now, oh, excellent. Alright, I see a save point here, so I'm gonna be ending this now. This has been part 1 of my Final Fantasy walkthrough. I hope the amount of cutscenes didn't put you off, and we actually get to play the game a little more next time, so thanks for watching.